Hey y'all, I am so excited to share this recipe with you because it's our Thanksgiving series and this is such a yummy recipe. It uses some of my very favorite things, butter, honey, carrots, and pecans. So I think you're going to absolutely love it. So the first thing we're going to do is melt our butter, and you can see I have it melting here. It is almost there. A little tip on when you're melting butter, if you're going to melt it in a saucepan or really even in the microwave, if you'll cut it in chunks, then it melts quicker. And so what we want this to do is just, I'm not saying I'm making brown butter, but I am going to brown it just a little bit because it just enriches the flavor of any dish that you have. If you're baking or if you are making any kind of vegetables, if you just brown your butter just a little bit, and you have to be careful because you don't want it to brown too much, kind of like making a roux. But anyway, so we're browning the butter, melting the butter, browning it just a tad. It takes a minute. You can kind of smell it. Oh gosh, there you go, y'all. It's cooking just right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it with our honey. Now, I used a half a cup of butter and about a half a cup of honey, and I'm just going to mix them together, and then we'll see how delicious it's going to be. I saw this recipe and I thought, this is something that I would love to make because my family would absolutely love it. I don't know if y'all like carrots. We do. We love them, and they're so healthy for you, and they're such a great veggie for the holidays or really anytime. This isn't too difficult to make. I'm just going to whisk the butter in the honey. The honey is, of course, really thick, and which is good. You want it to be that good, rich, thick honey. And so let me get it incorporated really well, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Well, actually, while I'm doing that, we can kind of blister. I don't know. I'm going to use the word blister, but you just kind of want to put the carrots in a hot pan. Now, I saw this recipe online, so I'm changing it just a little bit to kind of go with our taste and what we like to use. We like to use pecans, of course, because we're lucky enough to have lived in some wonderful places, and we live in right outside of Nashville now, but we grew up in Louisiana. Our children were born in Louisiana, so we love pecans. The land that my mama grew up on in Vic, Louisiana, my cousin, Barry Lee, is farming it now. And in fact, I spoke to him on the phone just a minute ago, and he is getting all that land ready, and it is very warm there today, even though it's really pretty here. The weather's beautiful. But, it's hard work. Hard work. And it brings back so many memories, though. I'm sure that my mama played in those pecan fields and picked many a pecan. They worked really hard whenever they were growing up. She had a wonderful family, sisters and brothers, and so I have lots of cousins, which I'm very grateful for. So anyway, here it is incorporated. It's so pretty, y'all, isn't it? I just think it's beautiful. And I'm going to put this over these carrots. If I have too much, I'm just going to put it in the fridge, and we can use it to put over broccoli or to cook eggs in. Yum, huh? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Anyway, you can use it for baking or any kind of cooking, really. So I have a really important and fun announcement to make. This is going to be after the fact that you see this, but I have a new Cajun seasoning coming out. It's an all-purpose seasoning. I use it on my veggies. I use it on everything. So I hope y'all will go to my website and order some. Great Christmas gift, and order one of my cookbooks. But anyway, I sure do appreciate everybody following me, subscribing on YouTube, liking my posts, sharing my videos. That's so important. Telling me where you're from. It's so much fun. So here, look at this, y'all, how beautiful that is. This is going to be what we're going to kind of bathe the carrots in. So I have the carrots in just a hot pan, and you will notice that I just want to, I'm not going to use the word char because I'm not really cooking them on a grill or anything, or a grill pan, but you want to just get a nice kind of sear on them, and it's not burning my hand at all, so don't worry. Now, I'll wash these carrots very good, but I did not peel them. If you peel them, it does make it just absolutely beautiful because the color is very vibrant and everything, but we don't peel our carrots, and we eat the peelings on baked potatoes. We don't peel our apples. Now we're a little bit more careful about it, but anyway, it's kind of what my mama did. She thought that there's so many wonderful vitamins in the peelings. What a shame to waste them. So I'm just gonna, I don't have any oil in the pan. This is a nonstick pan, but man, I have it cranked up. It's this, for this oven or stovetop, this is hot. You can see, but I'm going to do it just a little bit higher because we're not going to do it very long. We just want to get the outside of them just a little bit kind of, I'll say charred. But anyway, we want the carrots to kind of feel that heat. And what we're going to do then is next, we're going to put them on our sheet pan, put the butter and honey over them, mix it up some, sprinkle just a little bit of lemon zest on it, and then we're going to put them, I have the oven to 425. We're going to put them in the oven until they're tender. Now, I don't like them super soft, ever. We like carrots, all of our veggies, have just a little bit of bite to them. So we'll put them in the oven until they get cooked enough, and kind of the way my family likes them. And then we will take them out, and I'll show you what we're going to roll them in pecans, y'all. I'm telling you, this dish is perfect for the holidays because we always like to have root vegetables, and we always like to have pecans. So that's what we're going to do. So I think they're actually have a little bit of color on them now. And so what we'll do is we will turn off the fire, and then we'll put them in on our baking sheet. Now be careful. I only made enough that I could put in one fry pan. So, but you can of course make more than that. And this is hot, so I'm being really careful. So here they are, just beautiful. And we're gonna drizzle some of this honey and butter over them. Can you see? I'm trying to make it close enough so that you can see. Here, I might have to cut it back here a little bit. Okay. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Oh my gosh, these smell so good. I actually might, I have a lot of carrots because I bought a lot to do this dish with. I might do a few more because I have a good bit of this sauce left, which we will for sure put to use. But anyway, so now I'm just going to roll it in the sauce, kind of like you do whenever you are putting olive oil on something, on some kind of veggies to bake. We're going to roll it in the sauce. And it smells delicious, y'all. It smells so yummy. Oh my gosh, just divine. So here we go. They're warm, very warm. And let me get a paper towel. So I'm going to take our lemon zest and sprinkle it over it. You know, anytime you add lemon zest to something or a squeeze of lemon, it brightens it up. And so that's what we're doing with this. Now, we are going to put them in the oven and cook them, and we'll be back whenever they are tender. Not mushy, but tender. Hey, y'all. So our carrots are out of the oven. They're beautiful, as you can see. Shiny and just shimmering. They're just so pretty. So I put down a little bit more parchment paper because, you know, whenever you bake anything with sugar in it in the oven, sometimes it gets a little dark. But the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that we have enough of the sugar and, or rather honey and butter on each carrot so that when we put it in the pecans, chopped pecans, they'll stick. Now, I'll just do one for you to show you how to do it. But I also took one of the carrots out of the oven early and did it so that I could taste it with you. But I knew that the sugars in the honey would be really hot. Okay, so here they are, just absolutely beautiful. And what I've done is I chopped up some pecans. Now you can, smash them if you want to or chop them. But if you do chop them, they need to be chopped pretty fine. And you need to also remember that every carrot has a different sweetness. If you do like the multicolored carrots, which we do, I think it's a lot of fun actually. And so of course the orange carrots to me are the sweetest, and the white ones are not. The purple ones I think are really sweet. And so here you go. You just cover the carrot with the pecans. You can't even see the carrot now because of the pecans, but you want plenty on it. And then you want to, anytime something comes out of the fire or oven, if you want to put some salt on it, that's a good time. So I'm going to put just a teeny tiny bit of salt, a teeny tiny bit more of orange zest, and just a little squeeze of lemon. All right, y'all. So I'll finish it. I'll take a picture of it and post it. But we will take a bite. So here they are. Honey and butter, carrots, and pecans. Sprinkled in pecans. It is such a great carrot dish. Number one, it just adds a different dimension. And the crunchiness of the pecans, the little bit of lemon gives it a nice little tang. And I think you're going to love it, y'all. Yay for our Thanksgiving series. Bon appetit.